Hi, I'm Jodie, your Hydropool Swim Spa personal trainer, and we are on day 7 of our 21-day wellness challenge. Today is my personal favorite, a triathlete's workout. We're going to focus on movements that are specific to the sports of swim, bike, and run. Let's go. Hi everyone, welcome to day 7 of our 21-day workout challenge. Today is my personal favorite, the triathlete's workout. All of our movements are going to focus on ways that we can build muscle, build endurance, build our power, focused around the 3 exercises of swim, bike, and run. Our warm-up is going to be based without any bells in our hands. However, I do have my green fins on my ankles so that we can jump right into the lower body movements when it's time. To start, we're going to start with a swimmer's workout, or a swimmer's pull, I should say. So we're going to alternate pulling one hand back at a time and grazing up along the water. So then we're going to switch to the left side, graze those fingers up along the water. So we've got both hands out in front of us, core is engaged. We're going to pull straight back and graze those arms up along the water. So really thinking about that catch, the swimmer's catch, pull, 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 keep the elbow at the surface of the water, and then bring the arm right back, okay? Let's do about 5 or 6 on each side. Really focus on pulling your hands through the water, keeping the elbow at the surface of the water. Nice and efficient return, reach. Good, you gotta engage your core for this one, just like when we're swimming. 3. Soft toes, 2. Good, last one, long reach, pull, 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 pull. Good. All right, what's our next sport in triathlon? Bicycle, okay? So let's do some bicycle kicks. So we're gonna bring our knees up and around, alternating. So knees up and around, up and around. So once you get into the movement, you can add a little bit of a hop. Okay, so take your time there, knees come up. Kick that leg forward, firing up through the quads and the hamstrings. Okay, so we go swim, bike, run. In our warm-up today, arms are just alternating at my sides for balance. Couple more. Last one, here we go. Good, okay. What do we do last? We jog on the spot. Okay, so bringing the knees up towards the surface of the water, arms pumping at our sides. Okay, so feel your hands moving through the water. Feel the feet rebounding off the swim spa floor. Really working to get the heart rate up here. So in triathlon, we have to draw upon power, right? Explosive movements when we're trying to get to that finish line or run through transition. But we also need to build our endurance. Okay, so you want this right now to feel a little bit uncomfortable, but something you could hold for 20 minutes if you had to. Okay, let's stay here for another 15 seconds. Come on. And take a breather. Okay, we're gonna move into more of the strength focused section of the workout. So depending on where you're at in your fitness journey, you're gonna grab onto a set of bells. For me, it's more about building endurance rather than strength at this phase, so I'm gonna go with the green bells. We're gonna come into a lunge position, okay? So combining here power and endurance as I mentioned. So a lunge jump, we're gonna alternate our hands. So we're gonna cross-country ski here, if you will. So hands are gonna alternate, and then our legs are gonna alternate as well with the jump. Ready? Here we go. So jumping, alternating, and jumping. Okay, so explosive movements when we come off the swim spa floor. Endurance because we're gonna hold it for a while. This movement right here is firing up through the whole body. I can feel it everywhere. Go at your own pace. Meet your body where it's at today. Stay with me for another 10 seconds. Come on. Last 3, 2, 1. Good. Whew. Squat jumps to upright row. So again, total body movements happening here. Take the feet nice and wide. Okay, the upright row looks like this. So dumbbells, Aqualogic bells, are gonna come right underneath the chin. So we're gonna come down into our squat and then jump up and pull. Up and pull. So rather than just rebounding off the floor, you're pulling with your hands too and pushing. Good. Woo! You're gonna get the heart pumping. Push and pull. Push and pull. Keeping the shoulders right up over the hips. 6, 5, 2, and 1. Great job. You know what? Squeezing onto those bells. I could really feel that through my hands. So just a good reminder of nice soft hands. Last one here is a squat jack. Okay, really getting the heart pumping again. So we're gonna pop out, arms are gonna come up in line with the water. Sorry about that. Arms are gonna come up in line with the water. We're gonna bring the legs and the hands back together. Here we go, wide and together. Wide and together. And just like a jumping jack, slight bend in the knees as we come down to the floor. So finding ways to put our heart rate in that uncomfortable zone is how we build endurance. Remember, nice soft hands on the bells. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, let's put those bells down for a minute. So a really important element of a triathlete's training is ensuring that we've got that nice strong core. Really important for the swim, the bike, and the run. So a movement that's very specific to the water is called the water plank. So you're actually gonna take a step back with both feet. Okay, you're gonna press your heels back away from you and tread water. This one's not easy. Okay, so you wanna engage the core, squeeze the glutes. Okay, plank is a very effective way to improve our running form and help keep the body horizontal when swimming. Okay, so we're gonna hold it here for another 20 seconds or so. It's all about keeping the core engaged right now. You got this. Belly in, glutes are tight. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. Good, 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 good. Shake it out. Okay, we're gonna grab the bells again. Get a little bit more focused with our movement. So in swimming, we use a lot of our lats and our triceps. So the next 2 movements are gonna focus specifically on those areas. Coming into our lunge position, left foot forward, right foot back. Bring the bells nice and wide. Okay, it's called the lat pull down. So it's really gonna be all about the pull down. The bells will meet behind you if you have the range of motion to pull up. Okay, so push down and pull up. Okay, so again, bells meet behind you. Bells will meet behind you. You're pressing that back heel away from you. Okay, building endurance in the lats here. Good, couple more. Good, okay, let's switch sides. So we're gonna bring that right foot forward and the left foot back. We're gonna get into the triceps now as promised. So we're gonna lean forward a little bit. Palms are gonna be facing down. Okay, we're still holding on to these bells, but we're gonna push them back behind us. It's getting right into the triceps there. So dragging the bells through the water, that fires up through those triceps. Push, 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 push. So again, water is providing us this unique way to get into our triceps without putting the strain on our elbows. I find on land a lot of the strength work for the triceps really hurts my elbows. This, I just feel it right in the muscle. Okay, couple more. Good. Drop those bells now. And come into lower body. So one of the things that we sometimes forget as swimmers is really focusing on the kick. We spend a lot of time focusing on the catch, but the kick is sometimes ignored. So we're gonna use the exercise bar here to get into the kick. So holding onto the exercise bar, you're gonna lean forward and extend your left leg back. Because I've got the fins on my ankles, we're gonna use the fins to make circles here. So you want to keep your hips square to the swim spa floor and make nice big circles. Okay, notice if you're going counterclockwise or clockwise. Notice which direction you're going. Because now we're going to switch. See how different it feels the other way? Hands are soft, core is tight. A few more circles. Good, let's fatigue that left leg. Stay right here. Point your foot. Good, now down and up. Okay, little bit of a flutter kick. Down and up. Okay, that toes are pointed. Down and up, coming just to the surface of the water. Push down, float up. Push down, float up. Good, work it for 5. Last 2. 1, good. Left leg's tired. Here we go on the right side. So nice soft hands. Okay. Heel is pressing away from you this time, so start with that foot flexed. Okay. Circles, circles, circles. Another thing we rarely do on land is lock the knee. In the water with less pressure, feel free to go ahead and keep that leg nice and straight. Notice what direction you're going here and switch. Yes, good. Feeling the burn. And again, left side, right side, one of them is always a little bit tougher than the other. Just notice it. 3, 2, 1. Good. Stay here, stay here. We're going to kick. Point the toes and flutter. Let's go. Good. Nice controlled flutter to build strength in the glutes. Notice if you're holding any tension in the jaw. Try to soften, let it go. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Fabulous. Okay, we're gonna come through a little bit of a cool down. That is the most of your triathletes workout for today. But with every workout, we want to make sure that we incorporate a stretch that reflects the work that we just did. So let's get into the lats. Okay, come on into your lunge. Bring your arms straight up overhead. Okay, clasp your hands together. Bring the biceps right beside your ears. And then we're gonna fold over to the left side. So if the left foot's forward, we're folding to the left. Feeling that nice big stretch on the left side. So now we're stretching out through the lats on this right side. Good, come on up. Before we switch sides, let's drop that right hand to the center of your back, grab onto that right elbow and press your elbow into your hand. So now we're getting into a tricep stretch. So as a triathlete coach, one of the biggest mistakes that I see athletes make is forgetting to do this really important stretch. Stretching and mobility is a really important part of our training and staying injury-free. Okay, let's switch sides. We're gonna bring the right foot forward and the left foot back. Okay, find your center, find your balance, reach the arms up overhead. Good, clasp the hands together, and when you're ready, we'll start to fold to the right. No problem if you need to find your balance, slow down, readjust. Good, come on up to center. Drop that left hand to the center of your back, grab onto your elbow, gently push your elbow into your hand. Great, okay, now our wrists. So find yourself in a squat here. You're just gonna do some wrist circles. A lot of pressure typically on the wrist when we're swimming and really working on pulling the water. We're just gonna do some circles. And then we'll change directions. Checking in with all these parts of our body that start to sometimes get forgotten is really important when we're doing a challenge like this. All right, let's twist. So we did some core work. We're gonna do a little abdominal twist. So we're gonna hold on to the exercise bar here. We're just gonna reach across your body. So you're trying to pass something behind you. Nice big stretch. Good, I'm gonna use the other side. So turning around here, we're just gonna reach back. So cross body twist. Great, let's get into the lower body. So finding a stretch in the quads and the hamstrings. So bringing the knees together, pushing your foot into your hand. And then a little bit of an increased hamstring stretch. So bring your leg out in front of you if you can, holding onto the toes. You can also hold onto your calves here or even above the knees. Just above or below the knee is fine. You never want to go to the point of pain with your hamstrings. All right, let's switch sides. So start out with a little stretch to the quads. Standing up nice and tall, pushing your foot into your hand. And then we'll extend that foot out in front of you. It's one of my favorites. I can't really do this one on land, but in the water, no problem. Okay, great job, everyone. Thank you for joining me for the Triathletes Workout. I will see you next time. To wrap up week 1, let's talk about one of my favorite stress relievers, stretching. Now at the end of every workout, we do a little stretch to help cool the body down and support our muscles and joints towards healthy recovery. But what does stretching do for our state of mind? Well, research shows that stretching can actually increase serotonin levels, that mood stabilizing hormone, and help us to feel good. Reducing tension in your muscles also reverses the cycle of tension and pain, which can relieve stress. So, if you're finding yourself in need of a little extra love throughout the next 2 weeks, then go for it. Take that stretch. I'm Jodie Becker with Hydropool Hot Tubs and Swim Spas. The water is calling.